All right, welcome everyone to the draw for Backyard Brawl 8 this Saturday in York, Pennsylvania. This is our fifth out of six MAW tournaments this season. Coming down the home stretch here. Still a lot to be decided for the postseason for both the wild card and the championship tournament. So um, lots of lots of movement we expect this weekend. The Juggernauts, who are the number one seed, aren't playing. There's a chance they could be overtaken. So a lot of different factors in play. Couple teams that are just on the outside looking in on the playoffs. A couple of teams that are just barely in the inside trying to hold on. So really looking forward to this. 12 teams, pretty even. Breakout. You can see the logos there. Thanks for all 12 teams coming out here. Just a short turnaround after our last tournament 2 weeks ago. So we appreciate everyone coming back around on such short notice. This will kind of be the same as it always is. Let me see if I can change this without. Okay, let's do this. Same format as always. We got 12 teams, like I said. So every team will play 3 games in the prelim round. Every team that goes 2-1 or 3-0 will advance to the playoffs. So the number of teams in the playoffs is just dependent on 3-0 or 2-1 teams. In the event, it's an unlikely event, but in the event that less than 4 teams go 2-1 or 3-0, then we will take a 1-2 team in the playoffs. Now it'll be by the usual tiebreakers, which is record, head to head points, or I'm sorry, record points head to head, um, and then runs allowed as the fourth tiebreaker. We'll have all that out the table as usual, just in case I happen to say it wrong there. So there's a field assignments, like always, for those that need to hear this. The field assignments are predetermined, so you plug into that based on your draw in the draw that we'll do in a second. Um, just gonna bring this up. Okay, so the draw will be here. We'll just put the teams in like we always do. If I can get up here. 1 through 12. Tim will draw them. We'll put them in, and then we'll go over the opponents afterwards. Other housekeeping items. We're going to start at 8 o'clock. We're planning on it. Um, Looks like no rain in the forecast right now, but you never know this time of the year with thunderstorms. It's going to be relatively hot, mid to upper 80s. So if you have a tent or canopy or anything like that, please bring it. As always, any questions, feel free to hit us up on social media or message me or Tim. All right, so I'm going to share my screen, Tim, if you want to share yours once I'm done here. All right, unshare, so you can share yours whenever you're ready. Again, we'll just go 1 through 12, and then we'll go through the teams when we're done. So whenever you're ready, Tim. All right, team number one is the Dinos. In their first game, they will be playing Way Too Beautiful. Way Too Beautiful expected to be back at full strength after being very much not at full strength last tournament. They currently hold on to that last wild card spot. Hometown Yaks are number three. They'll be taking on the process, looking to make their first playoff appearance, but right on the cusp. I think they've lost at least one game on total bases, extra innings each of their first 3 tournaments. Risers, winner of our last tournament, is Team Five. Team number six is NWL, another team that was a little shorthanded last tournament, but they expect to be a little bit more full strength here. Team number seven is Old Line. So the Dragons be team number eight. No, good. So the Stompers are team number eight. Stompers also had a bit of a bounce back tournament last tournament with 3-0 in pool play, then lost one game to end up 3-1, and they'll have a new player this tournament as well. Team number nine is Great Lakes. Okay, the thing I think we missed another team again here on the pool play draw. Let's just play out and I'll figure out what team we missed. We have three spots and two teams left. Team number 10 are the Dragons, which means team number 11 are the Long Balls. Okay, it looks like we missed the Waves. They were our last team here to confirm. So yeah, it looks like we missed the Waves. So they'll be team number 12. So let me share my screen, give you everyone the rundown here. Okay. So dinos have Way Too Beautiful, Great Lakes, and the Process. Way Too Beautiful of the dinos, Waves, and Yaks. Yaks play the Process. Dragons and Way Too Beautiful. Process have Yaks, Long Balls, Dinos. Risers play NWL, Long Ball Stompers. NWL will take on the Risers, Dragons, and Old Line in that order. Old Line faces the Stompers, Waves, and NWL. Stompers have Old Line, Great Lakes, and Risers. Great Lakes play the Dino, Stompers, and Dragons. So this 8 and 9, the Stompers and Great Lakes, definitely the toughest draw so far. Dragons have Yaks, NWL, Great Lakes. Long Balls will play the Risers, Process, and Waves. And the Waves have Old Line, Way Too Beautiful, and the Long Balls. Um, so that's our matchups again. All the first round games. If I can bring this up again. All the first round games will start at 8. So if you were 1 through 8 there, you'll start at 8. Second games are scheduled for 9:15, but if you have a second round game, be there well in advance of 9:15 because we'll start once the other games finish. And we'll do that throughout the day. Again, all 2-1 and 3-0 teams make the playoffs. Um, in the event that there's playing games before the quarters, which I'm not even sure is possible in this scenario, but if there is, that would come before this. Um, yeah, and I think everyone knows the drill at this point. So if you have any questions, just feel free to reach out. But if not, we'll see everyone bright and early in York at 8 a.m. on Saturday. So thanks a lot.